today we're going to be talking about the basics of small unit tactics here. First, today we're going to cover bounding Overwatch in order to move through open areas where there might be hostiles. After that, we'll be doing fire and maneuver training in order to close in on hostiles once you've engaged in contact. And the third thing that we're going to be covering today is basic breaching and close quarters combat. Due to the nature of guerrilla warfare on this island, I'm sure you're all aware the FIA love to hold up in buildings, and we prefer not to make a meat grinder where we don't have to, so efficient CQC training should help treat that.
One slight correction, after the bounding Overwatch, we'll be doing the breach and clear, then the fire maneuver.
Right, I forgot they flipped those around.
They did.
Didn't update the board. Alright, I'll have Og here and demonstrate, he can talk about the differences between successive and alternating bounding Overwatch here on the board.
So, bounding principle, don't know what that means, or the definition of, take a seat if you want to. Bounding is where one team or more covers while another team moves. You bound from position to position. Now, there are two types of bounding. Successive bounding, where, as you can see, illustrated by this very nice drawing, you have two teams, let's say red team, blue team.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
So, in successive bounding, we have one team which moves forward to the first point. That could be a house in the street. When the first team moves, the second, in this case blue team, will provide covering fire, suppressive fire, whatever the situation demands. Once red team is in position 1, that means that blue team, as you can see over here, will move to their position 2, while red covers them. It's pretty goddamn simple.
Mind the sticky notes there. There's pros and cons to each method here, which Og will get into once he explains both.
Of course. Alternating is a bit different than that, as you can see by this lovely sticky note that our commander here put on. The thing is with successive is that you kind of gotta wait fully till like the first team reaches the first point, then the first team waits while the other team moves up parallel. As you can see on successive, the dots are like at the same place. So that means that once red team moves up to the building, blue teams move up to a building right next to them, or even the same building if need be. That's slow, takes time. Alternating is a bit opposite than that. Blue team, in this case, moves first to building 1. Red team will cover them while they move. As soon as blue team is at building 1, red team will continue past them when they bound. Hope that makes sense. So instead of stopping at the same place or a place parallel to, they will go past them, now under the cover of blue team. This switches in the next point, where red team will then cover blue team, and so on, so on. So everyone follow.
Yep.
Raven, if you want to jump in at any point, feel free. That's fine.
5, 6, 7,
So
8,
to repeat,
team
successive teams move up to the same point while one covers,
7, 8, team blue.
and alternating, one team moves past the other team every time you bound. One essential point in bounding is that you're clear in the communications. The word is commonly used, set. As soon as your team moves, you say blue team moving. When blue team is ready to provide covering fire, whoever is on the radio goes, blue team set. Red teams then know to move instantly.
Yep, that's all a very good description of bounding Overwatch. Thank you, Og. I'll have Raven here can talk about how it's often used practically. Oftentimes, the team leader won't call out a successive or a alternating bounding Overwatch. Raven, would you like to elaborate on that?
Okay, as you can see, both of these methods have their sort of advantages, but in the battlefield, in reality, both types might actually have their use at a time. So if, for example, you're advancing across an open field and the only cover is the oh, yeah, there we go. Right, the only cover that you have is the fence line that your comrades have moved up to, then you might do successive Overwatch, and then if beyond that point, you've got actually decent cover, so one of them can move up to a rock line, then the other people can bound past them in an alternating. Basically, adapt it on the fly depending on the squad leader. We call that sort of like universal bounding. Basically, it's up to the squad leader's discretion, or the team leader, to decide what kind of movement his squad is doing. So long as he uses the proper call-outs, calling set when he's arrived at his location, the other team knows what's happening and knows to keep covering them. The important thing as well that Og sort of didn't cover is that it's always important to make sure that when you're moving in a way that you are covered by the covering team. You should always be able to be under their kind of umbrella of protection, and then be able to extend your own umbrella of protection to their moving up point. You should never really be...
Yeah, okay, connect. Yep.
Yep.
This is, of course, very, very, very true. Just don't run in front of their guns, especially in successive. That doesn't mean like, oh, I gotta be under their covering fire, let me run in front of the barrel, because then you will... Yes.
Eat less.
Yeah. It's usually you move sort of past each other. So, like, if you've got a field, divide it into two sides. One team takes one side, the other takes the other. Unless cover, like, the cover available to you is particularly bad.
Yep, that's a very good point. I believe that about covers it for bounding Overwatch. That was the most lengthy topic, probably one of the most practiced ones today. Very important.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the most talking you'll get from us.
Yeah. We'll explain fire maneuver when we get there. Some breaching. So without further ado, I think we're done talking at you all. We can move out. There's an Ifrit on this hill here. The logistics guys forgot to give us all the same radios so we can communicate. So you can follow us, and we'll go to the car, and we'll all grab the right radios.
Alright.
Come on, we had the second cut so good just now. Use it.
Bran,
Blue to the right, red
I've
to the left.
designated teams. I put
Yep.
you in command of red team, but I'll probably be giving orders to red team. Carrie, I'm gonna put you in command of blue team.
Check.
That's more Farsi than I know. Yalla.
I said yada, you just go yalla.
Yalla yalla.
Yalla. Inshallah. Salam alaikum.
Mozzarella.
Delicious.
All right, grab one for 148s. Yeah, 148s. Everyone grab 148.
Ew, NATO, gross.
I'm glad we're all in agreement here. Frequency, we'll just go on 60.
Okay. It might be a good idea to have y'all, like, have the teams on a specific channel, and then you guys, the instructors and squad leaders, go on alternate.
It's alright, you guys are all going to be in talking range. There's not really a point where we're going to be separated. You guys should all be within at least yelling distance.
Ranger Jack?
Limit Charlie.
60 was it?
Yep,
Yeah.
60.
Radio check.
Limit
Arma
check.
check.
Okay, try and keep it just for squad, like your team leaders as you're doing your call-outs, because we're going to have you doing some, bounding Overwatch.
Yep. Alright. Who is your squad leader here?
Yeah.
Alright, Avery. You're going to take your team to the dirt road down there and get set, and when I give the call out over the radio, you'll begin your bounding Overwatch to the solar farm over there to the east. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to start at the first dirt road you see, and then when we tell you, you're just going to do a bounding Overwatch all the way to that farm. You can move out when ready.
Alright, let's go
Want
down
me
to
to
the
go with
dirt
them?
road. Let's go.
Yeah, you and Og can go with them.
Alright, Og, let's go.
You can go down there, I'll stay up here. I can have the whole Overwatch from up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like a real CO, stand up here with my goddamn binos.
The
Tactical
lighting
blob.
looks extra shitty right now.
Yeah,
Tactical bloob.
The processes.
Yeah,
Blob.
and the fog,
Blob.
I think.
Blubber.
Around.
Blubberson.
The y'all play with headball on?
Yep. Oh,
I had it turned off for the longest time, but I just turned it back on.
Alright, we'll start
Should've
once we
known.
reach this road. I'm gonna wait for everyone to be good to go, have full stamina, etc.
Block green, be advised you need to split up your team to whichever way you wish for the bounding Overwatch. Also, one thing I forgot to mention on the whiteboard talk, a bounding Overwatch doesn't have to be fire team by fire team. You can bounding Overwatch with as little as 4 people by doing it with buddy teams.
Gotcha.
So just get your teams set, and I'll inform you when you're clear to proceed.
Here, y'all come over. Let's start at the combine harvester.
Before you guys step off, I have something else to tell you
The
that might
target
be helpful.
farmhouse at 005, right?
Yep, 083.
Ravenholm, let me know when things are set, and you have permission to tell them when to go, when you think it's good.
Copy that.
The farm at 105, right?
Yeah, 083 is the solar farm. 083.
Okay, so one last thing before you
Okay.
guys step off. Just some advice on how to manage this. So the best way to do it is your team leader is the point, and you advance in a kind of like a V shape. And what it is the person on each flank, the last person, has kind of authority on calling out contacts to the left or to the right, depending on the flank they're on. And basically, you just use that to, for example, if the contact is really close, you just immediately reorient, deal with that, finding the best cover you can. Obviously, not relevant right now. This is not a live fire exercise. You're just moving in such a way that you cover each other. But yeah, move in a V, team leader in the middle, and kind of put somebody you trust at the end of each side of the V, basically.
Okay, magazines out of guns, clear the chamber.
Can you put my box inside the backpack?
Yeah, you can keep the belt in.
Yeah, I don't have space.
You didn't chamber anything.
Hey, let me do
I've
some
also
shooting.
cleared my gun just for
Nice.
safety's sake. Okay,
But I haven't
so
cleared my pistol.
what I would suggest is
Oh wait, no, I'm a commissar.
Ha.
Ha.
What I would suggest is that you start from the walls here. Your first team sets up there, and you get ready to move past in your bounding Overwatches. I would go universal, call it out as successive. Just remember, say color team moving when you're moving, and color team set when you've reached your point, and the other team is ready to move, and then just bound like that.
Okay.
Do the.
So we're good to go?
You're good to go. Get yourself set up, and let me know when you're ready to
you
step
got blue
off.
Team, red team, y'all just follow me.
Blue team to the right of the harvester.
Alright. Blue team, kick us off.
So get yourself into
You
some
are red team.
covering position, and then start from there.
Almost ready to step off.
Alright,
Sorry.
blue team, kick us off.
Target is the solar farm.
B formation, guys. B formation.
Target is the solar farm, right?
Correct.
Yes. 083.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Pew 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 pew.
Hey, let me do stuff.
The rock walls to our directly east, to the right of it. Bounding to targets.
Blue team bounding.
I hope we're doing some sense.
No, whatever.
Blue set.
Red team, moving, let's go.
Next bounding targets two walls over. Or the wall past red team.
Copy.
These walls right here. Red team set.
Blue moving.
Authoritative clicking.
Yeah, bush.
Oh dude, if I spam F and
Wait,
Y.
blue set.
Red team, let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Red team set.
Blue team moving far.
Oh, I see. Those guys get to drive. I gotta walk with you.
Raven, don't be afraid to tell them that they can take stamina breaks during their advances over the field. That is perfectly acceptable as long as both teams are ready.
And in cover, of course.
Yes, in cover.
Da-dum-bum. Blue set.
Red team, let's move. We have a lot of ground cover, so move quickly.
Clink.
By the way, aren't we bonding to this house to our right?
No, we are moving to the solar farm.
Ah, gotcha.
I also thought it, but no, we're not.
Pew pew pew. Get there.
This wall's right here.
Pew 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 pew.
Red team set. Bran, you might want to move over a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, we are moving to the next wall, to the
Just behind the
east.
digger will do.
Blue moving. Wait, blue set.
Copy that. Red team moving. Let's go. To the house on the left. Red team set.
Okay, next jump target. The objective.
Blue moving.
Building clear.
We're gonna move around the solar plant, and then we're gonna flank in from the north while you guys enter from the west.
Don't think you need to go into that much detail. You
Blue
pretty
set.
much completed the exercise. Just
Alright, fuck it. Let's all go to the solar farm then.
Okay. Move up to the Vix.
Or, go to the Ifrit. The dude's outside of it.
Hey, Raven.
Hey,
How'd they do from your
Blue
point of
team
view?
reporting.
pretty
Hey,
good
Block
actually.
Green. Yep, I'll just wait for Avery to get back.
Sorry, I was inspiring a soldier.
I spread my angle. My squad lead shot around me.
Stop dry firing, Falcon.
It fixed your mobility, didn't it?
This isn't NATO anymore. Alright, everyone. Let's form up back here. So there's not a fence between us.
Yeah, there's not even any solar cows.
Feel bad for this dude.
No, where's
Why
the
are
sheep?
Just a bunch of infantry just turned up.
Nah, it's okay. We're paying them. Alright, you guys did really good. Really good on the bounding Overwatch. Good job checking the house there at the last step. That could have been full of gorillas. Could have ambushed you guys. The only downside is you guys took the house. You guys are really covering the north there, but there was no one covering the south. So just make sure when you're bounding that you're providing security, so that if something was to the south, that someone's watching it. But that was about it. That was really good. So, did any of you have anything to say?
Mary.
All right, I think we're just gonna take a short walk over to the CQC course, and
Yes.
Raven can explain there. Follow me.
Okay, yep, just getting the bearing for that.
Blue team to the right. Really good thing going with the second column, so let's keep it that way.
Gostei, Blind.
Oh yeah, Og wanted to keep the effort with us.
Looking for something.
If you're not an unthought down now, he gets you on over.
All right.
So, your engine CQC person was
Hey.
my instructor. Like in the back.
Ah,
Okay. Avery, split your team into 2 groups. We're gonna
Done.
do it one group at a time.
okay.
Blue team to the right.
Yeah, they've already
Yeah,
got the teams.
red
for
team
the-
over here. Red team over here.
All right. We're gonna have a little fun competition here. Raven,
You'll
do you
have
want to
to-
explain the course, or should I?
You do it, and you'll have to do the timing as well, unless you want me to get a stopwatch out.
Can you get a stopwatch?
Left, right.
Yeah, okay, give me a second.
Left to right.
So here's the deal. CQC training, we're not only measuring how fast you do it, but we're also measuring the tactics and how you do it. So making sure people are watching the back, watching security, providing security on rooms. People aren't just piling into one room where they're going to get grenaded by a gorilla with an RGO. So, the 2 teams are going to be kind of competing in grade here. We're going to see who does it better, who does it faster, and who does it safer. Your grade's better if you hit all the targets. Grade decreases if you miss targets, if your tactics are bad, or if you're particularly slow. The course may require you to
Stop it.
leave out the front door of the house at times, but there are nets telling you where you can and can't go, so follow those. Which team do you want to go first?
Hold on, I want to tell my people something. Get out of the way, loser.
What?
I have to tell them something.
Oh,
Okay, so, I don't know if this is how you do it in real life. I don't care. This is a video game with really shitty movement, so keep this in mind. We're gonna enter these buildings, one at a time, or you can enter from the back, whatever, but basically, don't all go into the same fucking room, because then people just get caught in doorways, and it's not very fluid. Have people enter the building and then split off with everyone checking a room. Like 2 people go upstairs, one checks a room upstairs, the other checks the rest, just that kind of shit. And say clear as you clear a room, and then once you know it's all clear, just say all clear and then funnel outside. Basically.
Yeah, to add on to that, best way to do it is a buddy system. Someone enters a room, someone's covering them, etc.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
pretty
last
much. It's
person to
1 to
enter
1
the
to-
building, if there is like enough fucking, if we have the manpower for it, I know you guys have 4 people, we have 5. Last person to enter the building, just cover outside, make sure nobody is like sneaking up into the building to kill us while we're searching.
Also, remember to reload your weapons, because I know that most of you unloaded them. This is a live fire course, you will need to shoot targets.
Oh,
That's
be
all I
advised,
was
I think I
targets will
reloaded.
pop back up. You don't need to shoot them again once they pop up.
Yeah,
This
don't
is
worry,
just
we have
testing your
cameras watching.
reactions.
Yep.
All right, so whichever
Alright.
team wants to go first, Avery, you can pick which team.
Eric.
Since I have the LMG,
Alright,
I should
um,
probably be at the back.
I don't know how
you
you play rock, paper, scissors in Arma, so
Type it in chat.
Raven,
Brand needs
Type
to
it in
go,
Mozilla.
Carrie's team goes first. There you go. Brand's
alright,
AF
Carry team, you go first.
Okay.
Brand's BRB, so.
All right,
Alright.
whichever team's going first, you may line up over here. Do not look inside. Line up right
Copy
behind
that.
me.
Stack up on the door. Stack on the corner.
All right,
Second.
Raven,
So
is the timer
remember-
ready?
Timer's
Left,
ready.
right, left, right.
All right.
Outside the
3,
door.
Okay.
2.
I'm gonna go behind.
Two people
One.
on the other side of the
Begin.
door, everyone else just standing behind them. Do not stand in front of windows. If there is a window, make sure you're not fucking in front of it, or at least crashing.
Clear?
Okay.
Moving.
Since you're the machine gun, I want you to just stay back and try to fire.
Body system, so then you go.
Yeah, you're me. Right, copy. check upstairs.
I'll check the bottom.
What they're doing to keep that's not the best idea because it's
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, sure. Shoot him in the head.
Let's stay in the building.
Yeah, I think they're probably going for a
Clear.
smaller team.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Risky. Very risky.
You get him, I guess? Oh, yeah, you probably cleared the bomb floor.
When you're done, you do have to make your way back out the way you came.
Oh.
Yeah, just let me know when they're done. So far.
Guessing this is the end here? I'm guessing?
Alright, pull back out.
Check the trend to form back out.
All clear.
Start coming back, get ready up the timer.
Oh, alright, we just clear right this way.
Ready,
Okay.
Closer time.
1 minute 25 seconds.
Alright, that was pretty fast, guys. A bit risky splitting up into two teams like that. If one of you get downed, then you're in some serious trouble. But we'll see.
Pretty much buddy system there.
Yeah.
Me and Sultan and, you know.
Alright, Avery, you can line up at the door. Don't begin until I tell you to.
Team stack up. To be fair, we have one less person.
Hey, y'all, make sure
true.
y'all
Yeah.
are all on tactical pace.
Alright,
You're,
Raven,
like
are you
running
ready?
with your gun up.
Brian is still AFK, but yeah, I'm ready.
Oh.
But he probably doesn't need the lesson so much.
I'll cover your left.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, you guys are actually down to the same number of people because Brian's AFK.
Where do we go?
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
It's
Go.
an even fight.
Clearing left.
Second room.
Room clear. Go, 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 go,
Going
go,
outside.
go through.
Time to speed
Go.
run, huh?
Nah.
Here's some aggression.
Right building, right building.
That's very
Yeah, that's,
aggressive.
Ballsier.
There's the TV.
Okay, they're all stacking
all
up
that
in one
damn fire.
building. That's good.
I think we're
Gotta
more
remember bullets,
professional,
bounce
because we're not
back.
being
Yeah.
angry.
Did you change out the target?
Oh, one of them would have died.
Jesus Christ!
Flame's dead. Flame's dead.
They pretty much didn't clear the... I have
Raven,
a
you know the
feeling
one
they left
behind the
one down.
stairs?
Yeah, that's the one that I shot.
Yeah, everyone upstairs is dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounded an alarm to like pull it off.
You killed them.
Oh boy.
Oh, here comes the hostage. Let's see if they shoot him. Let's see if they did better than you, Raven.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
no,
sound
the
like-
hostage is dead.
That was my
So
most
it's a
carefully
complete
aimed
failure.
shot. I hit the fuck in the head.
Yeah, it took me by surprise when I was running it for practice when we were.
Stacking up, the one of them just went by themselves.
It's
Did,
good.
I'm afraid.
Your team all died.
Flame's
Now
like
they're shooting
completely
hostages.
by himself.
Oh no.
I'm down. I was changing in my Halloween costume on the bottle of sriracha.
It's okay, you already are certified for this course.
Honestly, it
I'm
did seem like they
certified.
should
Get ready
stack up
and end. End time.
1 minute
How
29.
slow is that?
Y'all died.
Yeah, y'all did.
1 minute
Alright.
29, and also you all died to the guy above the stairs.
And you
Yeah,
shot
I would
hostage.
say I was really impressed by your tactics, but everyone who went upstairs into the building, J. Gibb and Klein, is dead. There was a guy behind the
Yeah.
stairs who missed.
None of you caught them.
Also, Klein kind of went off on their own. I don't know what was happening
I
there.
kind of got
But I mean, I really like the aggression there. That was really good. You guys
Okay.
stacked up repeatedly. That was really good.
Now I do it myself.
I did it myself as well, Bran, so.
Actually, we're gonna have the entire squad go. Let's see how the entire squad does it. So
Alright.
everyone, Avery, stack up your squad. Go when I tell you to.
That's everyone,
Wait,
both teams.
wait. Can I put people on the other side of the door before we start?
You know what? Sure.
I got some things to say about like.
I'll give the go to
How about
start.
you want me to take it now whenever we're
Me and
So that we can start when we're ready.
It's quick. Yeah.
Ready, battle
Okay,
buddy?
it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Red team are gonna be over here. Blue team, you're gonna push first. Red team will follow.
Alright, I signed you my buddy.
Blue team
Alright,
once
cool.
they've
All right,
gotten through the
before
building.
you go, listen up real quick. When you're all stacked up like this, you see how 3 rifles all pointed at each other and how one guy's standing out there and nobody's looking? Yeah, these guys got it. You don't need every gun on the door. Exactly like that. You have the guns spread out. You have 2 guns facing in the general direction. These 2 front guns, general direction of the door. Rest pull security for use around the corner. 2 guns in the general direction of the door. Rest pull security. Always make sure you have someone facing behind you. In this case, that would be like over there. instead
Yeah,
of just standing around. This way, no one else in the window across the street will mow you all down. All right, keep this in mind on the way as well.
Raven, is the timer ready?
Timer's ready.
And
Alright,
keep on
3,
Same
standby.
eyes as before.
2, 1, you may begin.
Breaching.
Okay.
Blue team go. Blue team go.
Alright, go, go, go.
Moving.
Alright, red team follow.
It's okay, it's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
The team
Red
outside.
team take left building, red team stack up right wing.
Stacking up right.
Stick up, stick up, stick up.
Contact.
Entering.
Blue team breach.
Go, go, go. Come on, go.
There, Kobe.
Moving upstairs.
Yep.
Down. Clear.
Clear. Clear. Clear. Move.
Red team go building.
All clear.
Clear middle
Emergency,
building.
middle building.
Downstairs. Heading upstairs. Middle building.
Blue team coming in.
Cover outside. They got it.
Go for it.
Upstairs clear. Coming out.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Did you thought?
Yeah. I got him. You with me? Yeah.
Whoever pulled security from if they came out, give them a raise. Oh, Avery. Good job, Avery.
That was
Yeah,
good.
1 minute 11.
That was really good. And none of you got shot from the stairs person. Congratulations.
I got shot in the bedroom because I ran out of ammo.
I saw that.
Yeah, we did see
And,
that.
and on that note, you don't, to all of you, you don't need to shoot like 6 times to down an enemy. This ain't Tarkov. And additionally, remember your bullets, they don't stop at your target, they don't stop at the wall, they bounce around, they hit everyone else in the room. A few single shots is all you need, so bang, 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 enemy down, move on. Not, and then, oh shit,
not
half
trying to
the team's
confirm
dead.
Not sure.
I mean, it is Arma, and if we're like fighting anyone like
Just
other
shoot
than the
as many
FIA,
activity, don't worry about it.
it just takes so many fucking shots to kill people in this game. It's
Luckily,
so
we're
sad.
just training you to kill the FIA, so it's all good.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're not planning on having you shoot NATO or something.
Yeah, these are just like people without body armor.
Also, y'all,
Cultural.
we're like getting stuck on the stairs. If people are like going up the stairs or trying to come down from the stairs, you don't have to go up the stairs. Just let a few people go up the stairs, because when everyone is trying to go upstairs, you get
Nobody's
people
going up the
stuck.
stairs.
And then you're just like stuck there fucking each other on the stairs, and that's not very cool. That's not very cash money. It's not very epic.
Yeah, I went into one of the rooms, cleared it, came back out, and like half of the blue team was like lining up behind me, like, oh damn it, we missed out.
One thing I would recommend is make sure you always have a designated buddy with you, so that if situation with like what happened to Avery happens and you run out of ammo, they're right behind you and they can just shoot them.
Yep,
Yeah,
buddy
you can
system is
scroll
king,
for
like
find
everything.
buddy.
Buddy system is king.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
it's
you
already
guys don't
assigned
have
for me.
buddies, you should probably get a buddy like now.
Yeah, 'cause I've got unassigned. so-
Bran, you're my buddy.
Hey, you
You're
guys
my
are a different
buddy.
fire
The
team.
ghost
aren't
of
you?
Spicy Sauce past.
Yeah, go get your own battle buddy. Oh wait,
Hello,
it's an
locals.
odd number squad. You don't get one.
Yeah, in that case, you just go into a triplet with somebody.
Oh,
I have a question.
Wyatt.
Sure, what's up?
What about angles? It's like,
I don't
say
know.
you stack up around the door, like,
It can be your angle, it can be your dev room.
isn't it better to, like, not, like, stack up around, like, here? Where, like, if we're, like, doing PvP, you certain there be, like, someone, like, down the,
Yeah, you
the
should
hole.
fly off the corner. But
Yeah.
then when you're getting set to run in, you don't want to like shoot
Key,
the guys.
key them to the fact
Oh,
that you're
yeah,
coming.
the other
Look,
thing-
man, I just want to fly helicopters.
the other thing, we said that blue team was gonna go first, and then Bran immediately ran in. Bran,
Sharja.
that's bad.
You were red team, blue
I
team.
said red team's gonna go
Oh, I
second.
got confused there, my bad.
I have
I
one little bit
heard
Alright.
first. That's my B.
Do this a lot.
Demetrius, if you want to fly, you're in the wrong unit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing my flight qualifications later today.
Okay. All right. Let's all board up in the Tempest, and we'll proceed to fire maneuver training. There'll
Okay,
also be
sorry,
an
it's the Tempest on
opportunity
the
to
road.
suck
The
up on
Tempest on the road.
Yeah.
Not the one parked here.
ammo. Yeah. Good point. We'll take the
like this.
Raven, can you drive?
Yeah, right.
Sometimes I feel I've got to get away. I've got to. Oh no, it's run away, then get away.
All in.
Follow the drive.
Pointer guns up.
I'd like to reach of my heart. Oh boy.
I swear to get blown up.
Pointer gun up.
This year.
Wish me luck on my flight qualifications, guys.
Good luck. Good luck. Hopefully no ghost
Oh
walkers.
no, Bram. It's
No.
National Power Lines Day.
Oh,
no.
No.
I was gonna say, I hope he flies helicopters better.
May you
than he
survive
does
our
Wimbledon and
crashes.
hitting power lines or something.
Remember, fly higher.
I'm gonna strafe all of you.
I'll just hide behind power lines.
Yeah, pretty much.
Survive all your crashes.
Like a net for catching Icarus.
I'd bail out of the truck if it wouldn't piss off the CSAT guys.
You gonna make us jump off again?
This is bullying and I don't like it.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, it won't last all.
May you never
You won't
crash
have-
a helicopter.
Yeah.
Rule 1, don't
Nudge,
bully.
nudge, wink, wink.
No bully.
Aye, bully.
Rule 2, don't fly into power lines. Got him.
You know what, Avery? I'm gonna go develop my own 2035 mod. I quit.
No!
Yeah, what Clint said. MLRS up here? Jeez.
Bunker.
Oh, whoa.
Pretty good sight lines.
You can disembark there.
Oh.
A lot of blood texts.
Something.
I'm hungry.
Alright, there's ammo at the bunkers up here. Be sure to grab ammo if you need it, as well as grenades.
Hey,
Thank
Sabet,
you.
turn off the
Oh
engine.
boy.
Turn off the engine.
Let's
Sabet.
fail this
Okay.
one too.
Everyone set your bunker. Everyone set your bunker now. Everyone set your bunker.
People we can cram into here.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna shit yourself.
I'm gonna kill myself brain cancer. I can see everything.
Oh, beautiful gold rays.
Gonna give it a minute to rest.
Gonna steal a few frag grenades, don't mind me, but.
Alright guys, if you want to take a quick snack or a quick drink of water on your MRE in game on island, you got a few seconds now.
Raven, I was so
Ooh.
mad about the off at the OBS there.
So what do you guys do for a living?
Blue eyes coming here.
I farm.
Walk
Your
around
mom.
in circles.
Hey, I want this man executed. I mean, I
Whoa.
want this woman executed.
Okay, sure.
Whoa!
Whoa, you hurt him. That was
Whoa,
mean.
you just
I'm
showed
gonna
me
get
all
brownie
that.
points for healing.
That was actually
Did we fail the
accidental.
course already?
Sorry about that one. But
That's discriminating against males, Avery. You can't do that.
Oh,
alright.
I stand
Uh,
corrected.
I'm
Use the punish in your god's eye. Use the punish and then make her do push-ups for the rest of the
Yeah, make the female.
attach to and do push-ups.
I
Alright.
didn't know this was PT
Anyway,
training.
let's wait for Claymore to get back
From
from his bathroom break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from his.
I think
This
we're
is a
both
public
lying in one
use
of those.
restroom. Why do you have 13 magazines on you? Oh my god, you are worth killing.
He's an
Do not.
If you are that person, you deserve
Can I
that.
get a heal, by the way?
I'm a
Shot in the
certified
face.
Face.
I was. Oh,
If you need ammo, grab it from Charm's fucking
Yeah,
clothes.
there you go.
Thing.
thank you.
Give me a moment. Are they back, or is the dead person back?
This island is
Oh, yeah.
beautiful, ain't it?
Oh.
It is indeed. You know,
It's a very
sun
beautiful
never sets
country.
on the Iranian Empire.
What?
Well, it's kind of like the CSAT Empire, but
Give me
one
my
day,
goddamn
one day.
milk.
One
All
day.
right.
Actually, I was talking about.
Okay. Listen up. So there's gonna be fire maneuver training. So let's presume you've bounded up to this area. You know there's contact up ahead because you've done reconnaissance or you've been informed that there's hostiles up ahead. Look at your maps. You see that group of houses there? That is going to be the target area. There may or may not be actual targets there, but I want you to treat it as if there were, as if they were completely infested with, let's say, guerrillas. Say it's a guerrilla hideout. And maybe they're looking at all of you with, they might have machine guns, they might have marksmen, they might have mines, whatever. And a frontal assault would just be suicide. So, you need to do fire maneuver training here. You need to have a firing element, which is going to sit back, suppress the enemy, establish fire superiority. And you're going to have a maneuver element, which is going to maneuver into an assault position and finish off the enemy. So, split your team into a fire element and a maneuver element, and then line up where you have sight on the houses, and then I'll tell you when you can begin.
Alright,
I would
give me a
suggest that
moment.
your fireman element have the LMGs because they're going to be mostly stationary, providing covering fire.
Yeah.
So
My movement. Move fast.
Now there are numerous ways that you can assault the position. So you might do it multiple times, maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Bran, you and I, we're gonna be along with the MGs, we're gonna be the fire element, and blue team, you're the maneuver element.
Sure thing, boss lady.
And one last thing as well, don't feel that you need to be direct. You're free to maneuver as you see fit down to the target area.
This is not timed. The only grading is based on if you live or not.
Hello.
The target area is the group of housing at 113, right?
Yes, the one that's marked with the green cross on the map.
Wait.
Oh, right below us.
Oh,
You may line up your team, but do not proceed with the assault yet.
Yeah, where the fuck are y'all going?
I was just taking a look.
Yeah, you're
trying to spot the target.
The target is the houses at 181, 173. That are marked on the map.
Eyes on. I see.
However, guerrillas could be in any of these houses, so, you know, bear that in mind as you set up your maneuver.
Alright, red team, let's form a line for a support by fire. And, oh wow, I can't see shit. It's tall grass everywhere. Blue team, y'all can assemble nearby and be ready to move. Whatever, once we're set up.
Blue team on me.
Everyone, your teams are ready. You may proceed. As soon as the first shot's fired, it's going to be the start.
There we go.
But you can shoot whenever.
Yeah, Kerry, I do want to stress, you have complete freedom to maneuver down there.
Alright,
Don't
blue
feel the need
team,
to go take
your
the
call.
direct route.
Red team, once blue team starts moving, suppressive fire on the buildings.
Okay. Blue team, eyes in the field. We will be leaving the hill down
what's
the
up?
southeast. 140.
I
Go down there
give
and
it good
then
odds,
use
yeah.
the
There's
foliage,
there's
walks
an
and
AAF gun
fences
right in front of us.
to bounce over there
Remind you
in
that they
buddy
do understand
teams.
Farsi sometimes.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
so the area that is
the point is it's a
right now.
surprise. We haven't said what
We
the
will-
surprise is or where it
A
is.
bit more to the left, yes, but general
Good.
direction is
Okay.
fine. I'll be
Yeah,
going,
we
I'll be
noticed
taking
you
the front, so just follow
Alright.
me.
There's gonna be
We'll
a
be-
surprise.
It'll be hold fire until we are down there.
Tell you what, it'd be really good if
Just
you guys had a bit more situational awareness.
Trust red team on the fire support.
Blue team, be careful.
Once we are
Apparently, there's a surprise.
I heard some radio noises.
let's say once we reach the fence line at 130. From there, it will be bounding Overwatch. I'll take,
Gotcha.
let's say, Yeah, I'll take Lone Fox as my buddy. The other three are maneuver elements.
Alright.
Blue team, you guys ready?
I'll just brief my guys real quick. Should be ready so far, waiting on your fire.
Okay. Red team, open up on those buildings.
We are blue 1, you guys are blue 2.
Red team, suppress that building. There's a machine gun in that building.
Blue 2, keep moving.
Reloading.
What's your set?
Blue 2 bounding. Blue 1 set.
Blue 2 moving. Form a line here. Blue 2 set.
Blue 1 bounding. Blue 1 set.
Blue 2 moving.
Charms, next time you have to
Copy.
set, at least set behind the trees so you have cover.
Blue 2 set.
Blue 1 bound. Red team hold fire.
Red team, hold fire.
Blue 1
Hold fire, hold fire.
Red team, suppress that building.
Blue 2 moving on.
Roger for ammo, going to go get more boxes.
Copy that. She can, long burst, start opening up on that building.
Blue 2 assaulted building, we're taking this one.
Blue 2's moving in.
Jump, stay back, jump. Right. I'm gonna go
Straight
upstairs.
It's clear, moving up.
Red team disengage on the building. Red team disengage on the
Copy
building.
that,
Prevent
red team,
enter.
stop shooting.
Copy, copy.
Going in. Heading upstairs.
Clearing.
Clear. Coming out.
Alright, we're done. Hold fire. You can return back up here. Avery, if you want to grab ammo now while they're heading back, feel free.
Okay.
I'm just curious, how's your ammo looking?
Pretty high.
Avery, come down and talk to me real quick.
Alright, red blue, let's go to the ammo.
If you run out of ammo in that crate, there is another ammo crate up by the watchtower to due west.
Alright, red team's gonna become the attack team. Blue team, you guys are gonna become the support team. I'm gonna steal one of y'all, just so we have, because there's no reason to have 5 guys up here while 4 are attacking.
Please not me.
You wanna be support team, Charms?
Yeah,
Or no?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Please don't steal me.
Okay. Sultan,
Mm-hmm.
you're with the assault team now.
Copy.
Machine gunners, drop your machine guns away from the crates so that the blue team can pick it up. Take blue team's guns.
Copy.
And drop your ammo too.
Pretty MG.
I'll
No.
take it out. Okay.
This is my LMG.
Oh, yeah.
Fran.
Here you go. Yeah, well.
When we assault, we're gonna split into 2 segments. So, you take Klein and Shikan, and I'm gonna take Sultan, and we're
Okay.
gonna move independently of each other, bounding, of course.
Copy that.
Give me 1 minute.
So, Klein, Shikan, you're gonna follow Bran. Sultan, you're with me.
Copy.
All right, all y'all good?
All good.
Let me do one thing real quick.
What's up?
I gotta do something for like a sec. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay. Insects suck. At least the LMG has better sights.
I wish we had a 10th, because then it could simulate me having a medic, and then I could just lead stuff more to y'all.
Yep.
Leaders.
Do we have backpacks up?
Not sure.
No,
We should be fine if we can serve ammo.
You shouldn't need any backpacks.
Mine will just, burst those LMGs because they round really fast.
Alright, Bran, you good?
Also,
1 sec, and good.
Okay.
I was pausing a check.
Alright, red team is good. Blue team, you guys good?
Have you told them they're not supposed to take the same route that blue team took?
Avery, before you start, come down and talk to me. I just gotta tell you something real quick.
Okay. Every time you call me over, they're all gonna come over.
We're like
Yeah, I don't know
lemmings.
why. Are you guys?
Where's the other blue team weapon?
Hey! Yeah,
Is your name Avery, huh? Is your name Avery?
Go away!
It can be.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Avery.
Spray with water.
Oh, don't shoot anyone.
Hey, it's
Again.
motivational.
Yeah, as long as you're shooting in the air or the ground. So just when you're doing this, you can't take the same route the other team.
Claymore, get to my position, please. This should be directly to your
New challenges come.
northeast.
Or send another unit's area of
How
operations.
far are we allowed to maneuver?
I see you're staying here as well.
Set.
They're gonna run out of ammo.
Okay.
All good shot, of course.
Alright, is that it?
Yeah.
You have grenades.
Claymore, where are you?
Yep, I do.
Hold on, I can't.
I'm over here on the south side.
Here, you're loading up. There we go.
Oh yeah, I see. Please get to me. So we have MTT.
Okay.
We are one of the same. Where's Quinn?
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Alright.
Yes, they're behind.
Ugh.
You can start whenever you're ready, Avery.
Okay. Alright, red team, let's get ready. Blue team, you
Blue
guys
team said,
don't have to suppress until we're engaged. So when we start shooting, that's when you guys can open up. Yeah, just heads up.
check.
I'll let you know before we, probably get engaged.
If
Alright.
If your,
Keeping Overwatch
if your
status.
team was already spotted, you would have to probably suppress them the entire time, but it would pretty much be no change, but it would just consume more ammo.
Yep. Alright,
Remember
red team.
bursts.
gonna step off now. We're going to take the long way around.
Ah. Good thing I don't have the LMG anymore.
Stay low. Fish out a GPS. Oh, I
Drop
did.
down
Nice.
clean.
Manifesto.
We're gonna check this windmill.
Copy that.
Should we bound to it, or are we just gonna go straight?
It's fine, we're not spotted yet. Bran, you guys are gonna pull security, me and Sultan will check the building.
So I'll copy.
Blue 2, I will fight the first burst.
Roger.
Chicken claim, pull security.
Don't be alarmed, you see a drone, that's ours. We're just observing.
Bran, you'll be red 2, me and Sultan will be red 1.
Red 2 copies.
Clear.
All clear. We're gonna link back up with you guys.
Copy that.
Alright. Let's start moving to the southeast. Let's go.
Copy that.
Copy.
Red 2 bound first, red 1 set.
Red 2 moving. Red 2 stack up on the house. Clear.
Blue, open up.
Red 2 set.
Red 2 clear.
Copy that. Red 1 moving. Follow me. We're gonna go to that rock.
Copy.
What's up?
No. Don't mind.
Moving. Crossing.
Oh, they do have a machine gun. Holy shit. Bum, 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 bum.
Alright, red 1 set. Red 2, move to that next building. To the
Red 2
southeast.
moving.
Double shoot to ceasefire.
Ceasefire, hold.
Ceasefire, Blue.
Hold. We have NATO convoy heading through a live firing exercise. They did not inform us. Please wait a moment.
Boss, probably.
Okay, we're gonna check that building to the right. That's
Red
where
2
we'll
stack
down
up.
next.
Breaching.
Okay, one floor? Okay, copy.
Yeah. Red 2, be advised, once you guys are set, we're gonna bound to the building to the southwest. The 1 story.
Alright,
What about the NATO convoy?
you're clear to resume firing.
Red 2 set.
Alright, red 1 moving. I feel good about this. We're shooting, we're going directly into them.
Yeah.
Blue, hold fire. Red 2, start moving to that next building.
Red 2 moving. Red 2 stack up on the building.
Clear.
This building's
Red 2
clear.
breaching. Building clear. Red 2 set.
Not there.
Copy that. Red 1 moving to coming!
Alright, that's good. You're good. You may return.
End exercise, return
Alright.
to base.
Sorry about
You
the
must
little
return to
interruption
base.
there in the middle of it.
I'm not a good squad leader, I don't think this generally.
Ah, you're fine.
Blue team return to advisors.
Way better than I am.
Regroup and return to base.
Regroup and return to
You must
base.
regroup and return to base.
We gotta regroup and return to base.
Hey, where is everybody?
Hey, where is everybody?
What's your problem? wrong?
Got a problem. You problem got?
Alright, y'all, go to the ammo.
Doing it past the open building was
Okay,
the
goes to the ammo
thing.
bunker.
They should both rallied up on the building that was being cleared and moved.
I heard your disappointment. What's up?
No, we're actually impressed. We're actually impressed. Yeah, we actually thought you did really well. There was this cover. You want to cover it, Elio?
We fucked up.
I'm in the ammo.
Kill someone.
So,
Do you want ammo?
You want your AR back?
Nah, we can have it.
Welcome to the ammo. I am one with the ammo.
Oh, you want like what?
Donatje tot taartje, ik probeer het dan.
Oh, no. Whatever.
Alright.
I was saying that
Don't have a lot of ammo though.
later I wish we had another person just so I could actually...
Ow.
I mean, I guess I could.
Uh-oh, I think I broke myself.
I would have preferred to have another person simulate like squad medic and then I can just elevate everything.
Squad broken!
What?
Okay.
I felt like it'd be
Oh, hello,
babe.
babe. Don't mind me coming out of the floor.
everything and I didn't even have like a medic
Hey,
or
guys.
someone with me.
True, unfortunately.
Yo.
Listen to this grenade.
She was yawning while you
Damn.
were talking. It's really weird.
Ouch.
Very impressive person.
Damn it. Never falls it.
Squad broken!
I really like the color grading these.
No, thank you. Yeah, I was stuck in the wall, don't mind me.
Grenade.
So you look remarkably like me.
I know, so do you. It's weird.
Alright. I don't know why I talked on radio. Good job, y'all. We did it.
Yeah.
Mission complete. The only things that they noted is Sultan and I, we should have moved to that one building that Red 2 moved to with Red 2 first and then check the shed. But I was like pretty sure there'd
Stop
be
it.
the M2 there again, and there wasn't.
Honestly,
Stop
it was
it.
better if you didn't.
Let me patch
Mostly because it was pretty fucking
Patch
cold
me
in
up.
there.
Dog.
I can't
Just
hear
three of us.
anything over the static in your voice.
No!
We just gotta remember next time we
Yeah.
wait out of
So,
character as
you know.
squad, just keep yelling at them.
I introduce. Hey, we.
What?
Did you notice us talking the guns?
What?
Did you
Hey.
notice that we were talking the
Yeah.
guns?
They were talking to them, that was very cool.
Like,
Guns talk? What?
no, the guns were almost never firing simultaneously.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about that earlier, but I just didn't say it. I was gonna say like,
Violence.
one MG should be firing, and then the next MG dupers. Please, for the love of God, actually stop doing that, or I'm gonna start fucking shooting y'all. But yeah.
Yeah, I learned that as talking the guns, so I pulled blue team to me, told them this is what's going to happen, this is what we're going to do, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, but that was good.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
So then
I don't
One
generate
thing
a squad lead.
one thing we also could have done, we could have designated like what's the translation?
Frage?
Immersion room.
Alright, everyone. Great work. We're gonna have to mount up and return to base now. Situation in the northwest. We're gonna have to go take care of it. So that's the end of training for today. Demetrios, don't forget to go to your flight plan lesson.
Yeah, that's my next stop. You guys think I can get a ride?
Sure. Betrayal!